fan is a lie. Well, that switch is the one that powers the fan, but what fan is it talking about? You know, thinking about it, I could just jump off from that side instead of using that any longer. If I ever want to get over here, I can just do that. Okay, well that's neat and all, but what the hell does it get me? Feel like a giant in Daggerfall right now. If I put a connector up there, that could be pretty awesome. But I'd have to get them both out here first. These walls actually were as high as the generators appeared. It wouldn't be so bad. No, on the box, you piece of garbage. And we could go fiddle with the snake puzzle for a while, I wonder. Let's see. Innocentive says, yeah, this one is hard. Try and figure out how you could interrupt the beam repeatedly. Then where you'd have to do that. Because, I mean, there's multiple ways I could do that. I think in the first puzzle like this, I actually had the beams interrupting themselves, which is pretty cool. And I ultimately had it interrupting here at the end, using the gate that was switching on and off, because the emitter was on that wall and I could do that. Almost. Okay. We could have you do it, maybe. I need you in a slightly different position, but I'm going to try to use this door to interrupt the beam somehow. I guess it needs to be just a bit higher. Okay, and I think I could probably do it using that one right there. If I can line it up properly. Let's see, let's hit that one again. Instead, we'll use you for power. Okay, that one's going a bit too far now. Let's bring you over here. Not far enough. Almost. Now it's way too far out, though. It's never going to hit the other thing it needs to hit. That one. Won't work. Ow, here, darn. Innocentive is trying to help as much as he can, but his hands betray him every time. I can think of ways to switch this, but there's not a lot of intersecting spots. That almost would hit, if I can find an area where it's tall enough. Maybe back here, maybe that's why these cubbies exist. Of course, now it's not going to hit the other thing it needs to hit, but... Oh, it's fairly close there. I'm trying to interrupt this beam with that one, but it's not nearly tall enough. Wonder what the fan is for. This one, we initially went up here to grab a box, which is currently down there. I really want to get a connector up here. For no real reason other than I might be able to. It's probably not even the solution, but it would be fun. Maybe if I moved you over here, because I know you still work. No, it's never gonna work. Sounds like there's a plane going overhead where I am. Thank you, plane, for contributing. Grandma has trains, I got planes. Okay, we need to figure out a better way to do this. It might be even easier if I can get that thing out of there. But damned if I can think of how. And the only way to open this is that receiver right there, as far as I'm aware. Maybe I'm just puzzled out because I am not seeing a goddamn thing. Not like that would work anyway. Okay, so I'm not actually supposed to get this connector out of... Oh, wait. You probably mean this one. Okay, so it's supposed to live in there. Presumably. I I wonder if I could get this box to actually intersect with that laser beam. Probably not. No, it's like 1,000 miles away. I was gonna say, that would be something that would do it, is if I, like, had this thing hover up there. I've definitely seen puzzles like that before using this game. Alright, so the things that we can use to interrupt the lasers are the doors, and the lasers themselves, and I don't think we can use this. Of course, the original one like this, I used this door, which isn't an option. Just for a moment, I'm going to go ahead and use you to reposition this. That should be fine. I almost can squeeze it out of there, but no, I don't think so. Now, the problem here is if it gets interrupted, it's going to close the door forever, which is not something we want. When you say box intersecting the beam may be the way. Maybe I don't need to use that beam at all. Maybe I can just do it like this. It's probably going to end terribly, but let's see what happens. Now it's just trapped up there forever, kind of. Maybe if I was to do something like this. And like this. Then like that. Oh, almost. That could be the right idea. Almost. That kind of feels like the right answer, but I'm just not getting the execution. Like, I almost want to pass it back through there. I can't use you for that. Maybe if it was a little closer like this. Instead, you intersected that beam up there. Can you do that? No. That way, when you go up, you clip it, but gotta find the right spot. Damn it, game. Stop it. Turn around, turn around. What am I turning around to see? Maybe trying to interrupt that beam? Okay, I think I see what you're trying to get me at. Well... Like, I'm very hesitant to interrupt this beam, mostly because what it's doing. Maybe if I was to do this first, I'd feel a little more confident. That way it can't really be interrupted as easily. I can't really put that there, unfortunately. No, no, you're doing it all wrong. Oh, piss. This is what I was afraid would happen. Piss. Okay, so I was very close. I was agitating people. I was so close. I wasn't close enough. Thankfully, getting to the part I already had is no problem. Get down there, you. Actually, I would like to go over there again, please. Nope. Take me away. Whoops. You forgot that whole important portion. There you go. That'll keep you open. Okay, let's go ahead and reposition this so it's in a better place. Oh, not there. This may not actually be a better place. Something like that, but we need to when it's in the air, so whenever it hits, it interrupts the fan. Ah, damn, that is just so damn close. It's just hugging that pillar as close as it can. It's still not hitting it. Maybe I need to bring it onto the other side? Nah, it's not an option. You say turn around. Like, I see that. You say turn around. Like, I see those opening and closing. And I know what I'm trying to do to get these switched. Is there something else I'm supposed to be seeing, Innocentive? Position the second connector somewhere else. And I'm guessing this would be the second connector. Like maybe right here? Okay, there we go. Kind of. That almost works. Let's try it. Maybe right... Okay, we need to break it so it actually breaks that. I mean, it's nice that it has this box shuffling around and everything, but we need to actually have it do something instructive, right? Hmm. You say reposition it. There's so many other places, but which one makes sense? This is one of the few places where I could fit it all. Actually, we want to connect it to that, don't we? I'm sorry, my brain is just completely fried or something. Apparently Dim can see it. Damn it, Dim. This side will actually hit it. That's not really good enough, though. Maybe if I was to get you up on the thing... There are the statues. And I was like, You mean these ones, right? Just so we're clear. I see these. I also see these statues, but I'm thinking you mean these guys. They're on the floor. Okay. Maybe they have something to do with it. Because I saw these statues, but they didn't seem to accomplish much.